Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I'm reviewing the 2021 Kobler Estate Winery Cuvée of the River. It's Grenache, it's from the Russian River Valley, and first of all, I have to say, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You put the vintage, you put the ABV, which is 13.8% ABV, right up here on the front of the label. It's not in like some microscopic text that's hidden behind all the legal disclaimers and the government warnings and all the other stuff. I was actually able to find it super easy. I didn't spend 5 minutes hunting for it, so thank you. Thank you for that. And second, Kobler Estate Winery is the guest for tonight's Pink Society chat on Twitter. Well, X. On X. And you know what they say about X? That's right. But that's not what the theme is. It's salty snacks and wine. So make sure you stop by, learn about how their wines pair well with salty snacks, and join us on X, not Twitter, X, at 8 p.m. Central. Search hashtag Pink Society, reply back with anything in the thread using the same hashtag, and you're part of the party. All right, so from a color standpoint, I'm gonna give you a pale ruby, no artifacts, no cloudiness. All right, on the nose. Whoa, okay, so strawberry, a little bit of plum, something that reminds me about Christmas going on in this glass. There is an herbal note. It kind of reminds me of like a little bit of a weak oregano, a weak amount of mint, and a little bit of rosemary. There's also a touch of cinnamon. And I think the thing that is reminding me of Christmas is like dried orange peel. Yeah, like dried orange peel, like the kind you would use in mulling spices, that kind of orange peel. All right, so enough smelling. How does it taste? High acid, medium body, medium tannins. That strawberry is tart. It's a tart strawberry. And not because of the acid, just the characteristic of that strawberry itself is pretty tart. The finish is a medium finish. It is a dry wine. Going back to those primary elements, that strawberry's tart. The plum is just kind of like a juicy plum. It's not like underripe. It's just probably like just perfectly ripe. There's not any overripe notes going on with it. One thing I started detecting on the palate that I wasn't getting initially on the nose, I'm feeling that the retronasal is kicking in here, is that there is a bit of a cranberry note to this wine. Those herbs are present, though they play sort of like a supporting character. They're not up there in the intensity of matching the palate. On that note, the palate intensity, I'm going to say medium because not all the elements are super strong. Like you get a few of those primary elements that hit really hard. That orange does show up, but it shows up in the mid palate going into the finish. So it's not anything that you're kind of getting on the approach whenever you're tasting this wine. All right, so, and I, as usual, forgot to mention that the nose intensity was medium as well. Now, with all that stuff out of the way, let's get to the blick and see how it rates. From a balance standpoint, full point. Length, medium finish, 0.5 point. Intensity, medium on the nose and palate, 0.5 point. And in terms of complexity, I'm going to give you 0.5 point because I'm not getting any tertiary. Though it is a 2021, I kind of don't expect tertiary in that. The thing I am kind of missing though is I wish those secondary elements would be more present because they're there and they're noticeable, but you kind of have to move around. You kind of have to really think about it. Like I want, it's just kind of my opinion of what I want right now, but I want a wine that is going to give me those primary elements freely, but also the same with those secondary. Like I don't want them to feel like I have to hunt for them. I want to be able to taste them together. And as I'm moving things around going, oh, here are the primary elements, here are secondary elements, they're kind of playing around together, that's nice. What I'm getting with this is, here's some pretty strong primary elements, and then kind of moving it around and having to like really dig in my brain about what I'm experiencing, that's when the secondary elements come out. However, in the end, you're still a good wine, and I'm excited to see how these wines from Kobler Estate Winery pair with salty snacks on tonight's X chat, Pink Society, hashtag. I gotta figure out how to fit this X thing into my mental schema. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you like today's review, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2021 Kobler Estate Winery Grenache? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below. And I'll see you all at tonight's Pink Society chat, 8 p.m. Central, and with more reviews from Wine on the Dime. In the meantime, I'm going to have at least another glass of this while I'm editing the video because, well, I can. And it's a good wine, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'll see y'all later.